Hi guys, it's me. I hope that everybody's doing well. I'm gonna do a pick a card reading today, and I'm gonna see why people get so triggered, so envy about you. Someone was telling me yesterday, why do people feel so envy about me? And I was like, that is a good topic. So let's play today. Let's see, why do people get so envy about you? What is it about you that triggers people? I got three numbers over here, three piles. Well, no, three decks. So pick one and we'll see. I'll pull some cards and we'll see why people get so triggered about you. So let's see. I got one, I got number two, and number three. I'm also going to pull from the Spirit of the Animals Oracle and see which animal spirit is with you. That will be another reason why people will be so triggered by you, so envy. So let's see. I got, like I said, number one, number two, number three. I'm going to start with number one. Let me see. Okay, I'll put number two over here and number three right over here. Oh, I hope I don't burn my cards. I have my candle over here. Okay, so I'm gonna start with number one. Let me see. Let's see, why are people so triggered or so envy about you? Why are people so envy about the people that chose pile number one? Let's see. You'll be like, it burns, right? Some people, oh my god, I should laugh, but it's funny. Okay, let's see. Hold on, let me see. So what's this, your spirit animal that is with you at all times that makes people feel envy? Let's see, what's your spirit animal? That will tell us a little bit more about you, of your persona. Protector, the white, I don't know how do you pronounce that? The white stag? Yeah, okay. So, protector, you are an old soul. Your best friend is nature. Use your intuition to take wherever you want to go. Awaken to the powerful force within you. You are meant to create blessings with your magic. So you are a protector, and this will be something that will be people will be envy about you, right? It's like, you know, your crap. I don't want to say you're but you know what I mean. Yeah, and it says over here that you are an old soul, right? A protector. I mean, who doesn't want to have that? You use your intuition to take you wherever you want to go. So yeah, you are a protector. You know your crap, you know what you're doing. And this is something that people that feel lost, well, this is something that they don't have, or they think that they don't have. And this is why people get triggered about you, that you always like why this person is always pulling something out of their butt. It's what probably people are saying, why they feel so envy, so triggered. Let's see, what else do we get here? So we got, yeah, you're quick at taking action. You are somebody that goes after whatever they want. So yeah, that will make people be envy about you. Like I said, people that are lost, right? Ooh, you're someone that is very smart. Like I said, you know where you're going. And this is why people feel like a certain way about you. Like, why is this person always like pulling something out of their butt? Why is this person this and that? Yeah, it makes people feel a certain way, especially people that are lost, right? Like people that don't know where, they don't have a vision, they don't know where they're going. it happens to all of us. But you know, instead of being envy about someone, I will pick on their brain and say, like, listen, do you think you can help me? Like, I feel lost, right? Like, I don't know if I'm going right or if I'm going left. Help me. Help me, I'm poor. Right? Something like that. Okay, so yeah, and like I said, you take opportunities, and you go with them, right? You use your intuition, with the white stag. You use your intuition to guide you. um, Four of Pentacles over here, it talks about stability. um, you know where you're going, and when you know where you're going, you put all your love, all your effort. You're also someone that looks good physically with the strength, and somebody that has a lot of patience, somebody that has um, yeah, that has managed to deal with things that perhaps other people would have quit from the beginning. um, but you have, like I said, you're very smart, right? You're very smart. You're the magician. As I say that, right? You're a person that, you're the MacGyver, right? You always find solutions, quick solutions. And you have the ability, right, to connect with the earth and to connect with, um, with God or the universe to make things happen. You have the ability to do so, and this is why people, like I said, they're always like questioning, like, why is these people always coming up with solutions when probably a lot of them are completely lost. You are someone that will persevere, that will fight whatever obstacles is put in their way, and somebody that is really happy doing it, right? You look good doing it, and this is why people feel a certain way about you. They're like, what? How? Right? Somebody has a lot of stability. Somebody has, yeah, you're somebody that you love yourself. You love yourself a lot. Ooh, heartbreaker, dream, right? You're somebody, it doesn't matter what has happened to you, you always come up on top, right? And this is what people envy about you. They're like, what? I thought that this person was gonna just roll up and die. And you're like, no, be within each. No, I have hope. I know that I can create. I know I can manifest it and I will make it happen, right? You take action. You go after whatever you want. And you do it with love, with passion, with care. Like I said, you're someone that is very strong. For some of you, you're very strong physically. uh, People look at you and they're like, wow, this person, um, they, they think that you're their soulmate in a way, right? Because they see that connection. um, and people, like I said, some other people, they're like, I hate her or I hate him. Right? Why they look so happy all the time, right? They should be feeling drained and hurt about what happened to them, but instead they're always happy, right? And they keep going. They keep going no matter what the obstacles are. They fight for it, and people envy that about you, right? They feel like you're someone that has a lot of love to give, and somebody that is always happy, somebody that is very creative, somebody that knows what they want, right? This is because of your animal spirit, right? That is giving you this power, this old soul. Like I said, some people feel like they have a connection with you, strong connection. And a lot of people like wonder, why does this person has that I don't? Because I don't know where I'm going, people really don't even want to talk to me, but they want to talk to this person. Why? Because you're not a complainer. Because you're somebody that is always looking at life in a different way. Somebody that is always trying to focus more in the solutions and not so much on the problems. Because you're like, you know what? I have the strength to do it. I know I can do it with a magician. I know I can make it happen. I just have to take action. And I can resolve whatever problem I have, right? People see that you're an old soul. Um, and you are, because this card was also telling us you are an old soul. And you go in life, you go after what you want because you believe in yourself, right? And like I said, a lot of people that are lost, they don't know where they're going. And they feel that they envy you because they're like, wow, like, why this person is always like, even if something bad happens to them, they are always coming up on top. They don't stay down, right? They keep fighting. And yeah, people, like I said, if they don't know where they're going, this is something that triggers them to see you happy instead of seeing you all beat up and tired and saying like, you know what, I quit. I don't want to do this anymore. I'm fed up with life. No, you're like, you know what? I'm going to build this muffle, right? Some way, somehow, I'm going to be happy. And if it's not with someone, it's going to be with someone else. But I'm going to be happy. And this is what people envy about you. The fact that you don't quit. The fact that you don't give up. The fact that you know where you're going. This is what triggers people. And, I will be admiring you. I'll be like, listen, let me pick your brain for a little bit, right? I want to be happy just like you. And you know where you're going. I want to go with you. That's what I would say, right? We should admire people. We should, instead of hating and being angry and feeling triggered, we should do what they're doing, right? Ask for help. If you feel a certain way about somebody, ask for help. Ask them, how do you do it? How are you happy even though you have been going through so much, right? What keeps you standing? What keeps you going? I want to be happy like you, right? I don't want to feel this hate, I don't want to feel triggered. I want your help. Help me, I'm poor, right? Something like that. Like, help me. That's what I will do, right? But like I said, people, instead of doing that, they're just hating, right? But they're projecting that. I will say that, whenever somebody triggers us, it's because we're in the dark, and people with light, it's like when the vampires, right, like go out and there's like sun and it's too bright, right? It's like, ugh, it's burning me, right? And this is what, like I said, people see your happiness. People see that you're stable, that you are grounded, that you're happy with yourself, that you have a lot to give, that you're very creative, that you are strong, and you keep fighting no matter how bad your life has been. You keep fighting. And this is what people, like I said, envy about you. But they don't envy you. They are projecting on you. Your light is too much for some people. And, and physically, like I said, you are very attractive. You're probably a very attractive person. And you're very smart as well, right? This is something that we should fear, right? Somebody that is super smart and cute and handsome and beautiful. Yeah, that is what people envy you for. This is what triggers them. So yeah, Okay, this is something small, short, but I hope that you like it. And well, I'm gonna continue with the next pile, number 2. But this is, yeah, so basically you're very smart, you're very capable of doing whatever you set your mind to, and you do it with love, with care. You're very creative. You're someone that takes action. Um, and you're an old soul, right? You're always happy. You have the strength. You look good. You look fabulous. So yeah, that's what triggers people, right? It triggers the fact that you always pull something out of your butt, right? And you're always happy. So yeah. Okay, so I'm going with I'm gonna go ahead and start with whoever chose a pile number 2 and see why do people envy and get triggered about this pile, right? Whoever chose number 2, this is gonna be your reading. Let's see, what do people envy about you? Why do they feel triggered? Um, what makes them cringe, right? About you. Let's see. Let's see, pile number 2. Oh my God, it's getting cold in this room. Let's see. I'm gonna cut this and then I'm gonna see from the animal spirit. Let's see. Yeah, spirit of the animal oracle. Let's see, why are people so envy about you? Let me move this a little bit. Okay, why are people so envy about you? What is your spirit animal? Let's see what you got here. You got the squirrels. Oh my God, the squirrels, you know, they're my favorite. We have a lot of squirrels around here. And the squirrels are very independent. Let me tell you about the squirrel without even looking at this. Because I got to know them during the COVID when we were locked up. It says over here, your spirit animals are the squirrels. And it says, always prepare, right? You are somebody that is always prepared. I've noticed how the squirrels are, right? They're always looking for food, burying food, collecting food, right? For later. And yeah, they work hard and they play hard, right? Like they said over here. They say you are a blessing to everyone. Oh, yeah, the squirrels are a blessing to many people. They help us to, you know, um, seeing them being happy when nobody was around, because like I said, we were all locked up during COVID. And these are magnificent creatures, right? And that's your spirit. They're very independent. If you're a mom, you're very independent. And if you're a dad as well, right? Because the squirrels, they get pregnant and they get all the responsibilities, right? Papa's gone, so they have to survive. They have to take care of their youngs. They have to take care of their babies. Yeah, and they're, like I said, they're very smart and very independent. This is your spirit animal. The squirrels, they're always prepared, right? During the rainy days, they hide their food so nobody else takes it. They know where the food is. They're very smart. They're very smart animals, and they're so cute. Okay, let's see. Why do people envy about you? Why people get triggered about you? What makes them get triggered? Let's see. What is it about you? We got the Ten of Cups. Somebody that is really happy. Somebody that if you're in a marriage, you feel fulfilled in your marriage. You feel happy. You feel like you have it all. Two of Swords. Let's see. Five of Swords. See, we got the Ten of Swords. Wow, you have been through the ringer. You have been, you're a person that has been through so much, but you don't stay as the victim, right? You're not a victim. You're also someone that, you're a good friend. People, people don't like that about you, right? The fact that you always look so happy, the fact that someone always wants to come and talk to you, the fact that you don't stay, that you don't stay like the victim, the fact that Four of Swords, there's a lot of swords over here, which speaks to me to the your way of thinking, right? Like I said, the squirrels are very smart, right? They're independent, they're very smart. Oh, like I said, you have been through the ringer. Yeah, some of you probably picked number 1 and number 2 because there's a lot of cards over here that are connected with the first pile, including this 3 of Swords. All right. You're also a heartbreaker. I just said it. Yeah, you're also a heartbreaker. And people always notice about you that, like I said, you first of all, they envy your family, right? If you have a solid family, if you don't have a family, then you're somebody that feels complete, even if you are on your own, even if you are by yourself. Like I said, the squirrels are very independent people, right? That's the first thing that sticks out about the squirrels, that they are people that are very independent and people that are always these animals are always fighting for survival. They're strong. Somebody that you're also, like I said, you have been through so much and you have this thing, resilience, right? You're somebody that has been through a lot of stuff. A lot of things have happened in your life that people thought like you were gonna stay down on the ground and cry and but no, you're always fighting, right? You're always fighting. You take a rest and you're like, you think about things that happen and you use them to your advantage, right? You're somebody that also, people get addicted to you, right? They see how capable you are of overcoming problems. They see that you're not a quitter. They see that you keep going. No matter how bad your life has been, you're still kicking and fighting. And this is what people envy about you. The fact that you don't give up. The fact that you keep fighting. The fact that, just like the number 1, like you're not a victim. You keep going. And you learn from your experiences. Yeah, and you rise like the you rise from the ashes, right? You're always coming up on top. You don't stay. If you have to make a decision, you make it. You don't stay like thinking about it for too long. You're also somebody that defends your belief, and this is people that envy because they're probably people that stay quiet. They're probably people that don't say anything if something is bothering them. And you're someone that says like, look, I don't care who doesn't like what I have to say, I'm gonna say it, right? Kind of like someone that you know, right? Like, I don't care who gets mad, I'm gonna say it because, right? Because I'm your friend, right? You are people's friend. You're not going behind someone's back and saying like, No, you tell your friend, you tell them to their face, right? Because yeah, that's what a friend does, right? You don't go sneaking around. Like, no, right? Just so you're also someone that likes to make peace, right? Like if you say something offensive, you go and apologize, right? You're the bigger person. And people, like I said, they feel um, envy about that because, wow, he swallowed or she swallowed her pride. Um, yeah, you do because you'd rather have peace than, having a big ego. And, yeah, you rather have peace, right? You love your friends. You rather have peace instead of like creating conflict. And people, in a way, they envy that because, like I said, like perhaps these are shallow people that they're like, oh, I would never say, uh, apologize or something like. But you're the type of person. You're like me. If you feel like doing it, you just do it, right? Doesn't matter who's right and who's wrong. You just do it, right? Because, like I said, you defend your belief. Um, yeah, and yeah, you're somebody that takes your time. You take your time, you rest. If you need to rest, you rest. You take your time thinking about something. You're not impulsive. Uh, and this is what people, envy the fact that, like I said, you rather have peace and instead of, hate or conflicts. You don't like conflicts. You have been through a lot of conflicts, as I can see over here. You have been through a lot of heartbreaks, right? Pain, resentment, stuff like that. But you know, you're like Teflon. You're like slide. It is slides down, right? Like it's like, get away from me, right? You don't stay with that. Um, so yeah, and like I said, you have this ability that after any tower, you keep fighting, you keep going, you don't quit, right? And anything that has to be destroyed, you will destroy it because, like I said, you rather have peace than have rather than have I don't know rather than have being right? Like you're like I don't care, like I just want peace in my life. And I'm gonna defend it no matter what. Yes, you have been through a lot, and I think that has uh, that taught you a lesson that you rather be right than. I mean, yeah, and to have any conflicts, like people also, like I said, they think that you're hot and sexy, and they feel like they can lose it with you, right? And this is why other people, they're like, wow, what does that person has that I don't, right? Why does everybody that is after pile number 2 gets hypnotized, right? And you're like, oh, hello, look at me, right? Look at me. But you do it in a nice way, right? Because like I said, like people that have the devil, like they can make someone seen, right? Like they have this magnetic attraction, this they're sexual, they have this fire, and you could make someone seen, right? And this is why other people, they're like, I wish I had that pizzazz, that mojo, right? They envy that about you. Just saying. Like I said, you break a lot of hearts, right? And yeah. Well, yeah, this is what I see over here. You're good with your money. It looks like you're always, like the squirrels, right? You I don't see you as a spender, right? You always like you're good with your rations, right? Like you're always prepared. And this is something that a squirrel will do, right? Being prepared. In case that something happens, you always have a little seed somewhere in case that you need it. So yeah, like I said, this is what people envy about you. You know, the fact that you are happy, the fact that you keep going, the fact that you don't quit no matter how bad things are, and the fact that you have this animal magnetism that, you know, a lot of people wish they had, but they don't because you're natural. Right? So yeah. Okay, this is all I have for you. And yeah, for those who chose this pile, number 2, I'm going to start with pile number 3. And I hope that you like this. This is something small, but you know, I wanted to do something different. So I hope that you like it, my little squirrels, right? Okay, so let me see. Let me start with pile number 3. Where put this over here? Let me get it out of the way. Okay, so I'm gonna start with pile number 3. I got the vintage deck. Those who chose this pile. Let's see, why do people envy or get triggered about you? Let's see. What makes people cringe? Why do people envy about you? Why do they get so triggered? Or what is it about pile number 3 that triggers people? Let's see, to my angels and archangels, can you please tell us why people get so triggered? Why they are so jealous, so envy? Let's see, let me see your spirit animal and see what can we learn from you. What do people envy about you? No, I'm gonna pick another one because this one just felt like that. Let's see, why do people envy about you? Let me see. Dragonfly, magic. Let's see. Oh, they envy your magic. Let's see. Says over here, I embrace my transformation. The magic of nature is in me. I am brilliant and I am blessed. Yeah, your magic. That's what people envy about you. Dragonfly. I love these animals. They're beautiful. And let me see what else. So your magic, the way that you transform every time. You could be a Scorpio because the Scorpios are good at transforming, but yeah, going through a death and a rebirth. They're good at being different and stuff. Oh, okay. Let me see. Okay, what else do people envy about you? Let me see. For those who chose pile number 3, why do people envy about pile number 3? Let's see. Queen of Pentacles. They envy your stability, the fact that you care about yourself, that you focus on, you know, whatever you're doing. You're someone that is very nurturing. Oh, the 6 of Wands. You see your magic, right? You're somebody that is celebrated for whatever they do. You're always being celebrated by others. But some people will take it, you know, the wrong way. You're someone that is very giving. Somebody, like I said, if somebody needs, you're very nurturing. If somebody needs help, you're always there for them. For once, wow, all these cards, yeah, you are magical. That's what people envy about you. It looks like everything that you do always goes right. Right? And people are like, ooh, why? Oh, because you're the Fool, right? You're not afraid to start a new path. You're someone that goes in life like you don't care what other people are doing. You're just you. You're being yourself. You care about other people. And the universe will bless people that mind their own business. People that are always happy for life. I always say, Be thankful for, look, the Hermit and the King of Wands. You inspire people. You're someone with a lot of wisdom, right? Uh, you probably look younger than you are. That's something that people feel jealous about you and envy, right? Like, that person is not only happy, but she or he looks good. Oh, how dare them. Ooh, just when I said somebody looks good, darling, you're magic. You're magical, right? You have a feminine and masculine energy, right? Of the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. And you have the Hermit, which is a lot of wisdom within you, right? You have the Four of Wands over here, which is happiness, feeling happy. If you're in a marriage, people envy the fact that you have a good marriage. It's solid. There is happiness there. They envy that about you. You're good with your money. You're someone that is, people follow you. Some people follow you for guidance, right? Someone that is always celebrating. Yeah, people don't like that about you. And you have the Queen of Cups over here. Lots of love, caring, you're caring. You're magical. You're magical. That's what they envy about you. You're magical. You're magical. Yeah, look. Remember what I said about transformation? Yeah, you go in life like, you know what, nothing faces me, right? Like, I'm gonna jump and I'm gonna take a leap of faith and I'm gonna be happy. You mind your own business, right? You mind your own business. And like I said, when we mind our own business, like, the universe celebrates, right? Why they celebrate you, I'm going to tell you why. Because they don't have to deal with you. They don't have to deal with the jealousy, with the envy. Uh, they don't have to deal with you and teaching you lessons. Like, don't be jealous of someone. Oh my God, ugh, right? You're giving us a lot of work to do when you could just be minding your own business, taking care of your life. Don't worry who's happy, who's not. Just be happy. And this is what you are. This is who you are. You're somebody that is happy, right? Whatever little you have or much, like, you're just happy, right? You're always looking to what's next, right? Uh, what new path do we take to be happy? And this is what people, this is also this, if you pick number 1 and number 3, I think it was number 1, that, you know, people were envious of being, you probably picked number 1 and number 3 because people were jealous in number 1 about, you should look at that pile if you didn't pick it, because there's a lot of cards here that were also number 1. And yeah, it's the fact that, like I said, you go on a new path. You look towards your future. You are not looking back. And if you look back, it's just to learn from your past. Some of you, I got water signs. I got, which is Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. I mentioned a Scorpio because of the transformation over here with the magic. Scorpionic people are always changing, right? Today they're, I don't know, they're an electrician. Tomorrow they could be a doctor. They, you know, they're always doing something new, something different. These are people that are not sitting down all the time. They always want to do something different. They get bored if they start, just like an Aries. They are bored if they stay doing the same thing over and over. And yeah, and like I said, like, people admire you, and this is what will make people trigger, right? They will get triggered if they see somebody being celebrated for something that they did, something that they accomplished. Scorpionic people are hated because, yeah, they're always hating and envy because, yeah, like I said, they don't stay in one place. They're always looking for something, for a new adventure. Just like the the um, the Fool right here. Oh my God, I'm losing my train of thought. Like the Fool, right? Always looking for new adventure. But you're also grounded, which is, you know, with the Queen of Pentacles, somebody that is grounded. You're a good friend. You're someone that is always caring about people. You also have over here the Queen of Cups, which is someone that has a lot of love to give. Um, like I said, if you're in a marriage, people envy your marriage, right? They're like, oh my God, that couple is always happy. Uh, Perhaps you're like, well, I'm not even happy in my life, but people see you that way and they envy that about you. The fact that they see like you have a stable marriage, the fact that, you know, your partner could be also your best friend, they envy that about you. The fact that you are so given, if somebody comes up to you and asks you for help, you're someone that, you know, will be there to help. um, you're also very wise and people come up to you for advice. We have two cards over here of someone being wise, right? Beyond their years. You're probably an old soul. And I think, was it this one? Oh, I believe it was the pile number one that also was talking about an old soul. Yeah, because, you know, you have a lot of experience, people with a lot of wisdom, which is, like I said, people probably come up to you to ask for advice, to see how can I do this, how can I do that. I've seen you doing it before, and you come out like, you know, you always come up with great ideas with that, because you have a lot of knowledge. Like I said, a lot of you have an old soul. You're always, you know, being happy, looking happy. You probably are someone that has a lot of friends, and other people are like, oh my God, this person, like, ugh, this person is good looking. This person is always doing good. People are always admiring this person. This person always is looking like a fool, right? Like going after things that they want, and everything that they do always pans out. Like everything always turns out good for them. They're always happy. Um, and people don't like that about you, right? And instead of admiring you, they envy that about you. I think it was pile one, two. That's what I'm saying. I think these two piles are connecting, one and three, because people that are lost, uh, you will be somebody with a lot of magic. Ooh, magic, right? Remember I said magic over here? Yeah, with a lot of magic, with a lot of spark. Um, you have feminine and masculine energy. And this gives you a lot of advantage, right? Because you're good with men, you're good with women. You can relate with them. And yeah, this is what people, you know, they're like, wow. I mean, these people, this uh, people from pile number three are good with men and women. Like, come on. You know, I can't even get along with men or women. Like, imagine with two of them. Um, yeah, and yeah, that's what people, you know, envy about you. What makes them trigger, the fact that you know where you're going, the fact that you're always uh, looking good, feeling good. A lot of you have a lot of fire. I see a lot of ones over here have a lot of fire. Some of you are also probably Virgo, Aries. What else? Yeah, and yeah, you know, fire signs, they have this magnetism, this animal magnetism, that are like always looking good and smelling good, and they're very confident people, right? Leos are very confident people, right? They're like, yeah. And yeah, you have all that over here. like I said, people are always celebrating things that you probably have done, and there are people that don't like that. You know, you're in the spotlight. Some of you are in the spotlight, and they hate that about you. They're like, why this person that has so much personality and stuff, like why they are so likable? But it's not your fault. That's just who you are. You're a happy person, right? And you're someone that has a lot of, you're confident about yourself. You have a high self-esteem. And like I said, some people don't like that, right? And if you're in a family, you have a happy home. You feel happy being at home, right? And people, yeah, they're always celebrating with you, right? Because you're happy. So, yeah, good giving advice. This is probably why a lot of your friends come up to you. And like I said, some people that don't have any friends, they're like, oh my God, again, why these people are so likable? Why? Well, because you just mind your own business, and you know, you have a lot of knowledge. So yeah, and a lot to give. You're very caring. You're a very caring person. You're the friend that they always probably call to see, to say like, listen, I need help with this. Do you think you can help me? Like, I know um, you're always, you know, happy and firing, and everything that you do always comes on top. Can you help me? Right? Help me, I'm poor. I think I said that if I won. Oh my God. I just saw Bridesmaid. Remember, like when she was in the when she was in the first class, and she was like, "Ma'am, you need to go back to your seat and write." And she's like, "Oh, help me, I'm poor." The same thing. Probably people envy the fact that, you know, you're always magical, you're always looking good, you always have people around you, and people are always celebrating you. And you know, because you mind your own business. That's what you do. So yeah. Oh my God. Okay, that's all I got for you. um I hope that you guys are okay, and I hope that you like this reading. So yeah, respect for whoever you are, because you know, uh, I like people like that, you know, that they mind their own business, right? Looking good, smelling good, feeling good. That's awesome. That's something to yeah, I'll envy somebody for that too. So yeah. Okay, well, that's it. Until next time. Goodbye.